last night we discussed about the material energy and came to the conclusion that life is not made out of matter. Matter is product of living force, a living entity. Apara and para. Apara means inferior or material, and para means superior or spiritual. The spiritual force behind is moving the material world. Jayedam dharjati jagat. Everything in the material world, it has got a date of birth. It lives for some time. It grows or changes the body and produces some byproducts, then dwindles and then vanishes. This is called Sarvika, 6 kind of changes of anything material. That is called Jagat, Gacchati. Krishna has explained the material elements, Bhumi, Rapo, Nalo, Vayu, Khangamano, Buddhiri. But these material elements cannot work independently. It must be added with the superior energy or the living energy, Jiva Bhuta Mahabhava, Jayadam Dharjati. Therefore, those who have no information of the spiritual energy behind the material energy, they are children, foolish children, Mudha. They have been described as Mudha. Namang dushkitanam Mudha prapaddante naradhama maya avaritagyana asuri bhavamas. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaya jatatam visiddhyanam kaschid vetimam tattata. Ordinary person, they cannot understand that behind this gigantic, wonderful material energy, there is the supreme energy, spiritual energy, Krishna. Jiva Bhuta Mahabhava, Jiva, living force, Jiva Bhuta Mahabhava. And because the spiritual force is there, the material world is working. So, this is karma, karmabad, that I want to possess a certain type of machine or body, and Krishna, Ishvara, is within everyone's heart. He understands, he is persistent to get this machine. All right, you get this machine. This is called Janmada, Tatha Dehantara Prapti. In this way, we are desiring something in this life, and the next life is being prepared. And that next life or this life, it is just like machine. It is made by the material nature under the order. Maya dhakshena prakiti, suyate sacharacharam. Hitunani na kaunteya jagad viparivartate. This is the fact. So, Krishna is the original Purusha, Prakriti, the material energy is also Prakriti, subordinate to Krishna, and the spiritual energy, the living entity, they are also Prakriti. But they are superior Prakriti. When the energy of Krishna, the spiritual energy of Krishna, the living entity, works for Krishna, that is healthy condition. Therefore Krishna says that these foolish creatures, Mudha, who are thinking that we shall work for sense gratification, they are Mudhas. Namang dushkitanam Mudha prapaddante naradhama. The animals cannot understand this constitutional position of the living entity, because this material world means all the living entities, they have come here for satisfying their senses, and in different grades of life they are satisfying their senses, either as Brahma or the worm in the stool. They are satisfying their senses, different senses. That is material life. And when one understands that I am part and parcel of Krishna, My duty is to serve Krishna. That is normal life. That is actually spiritual life. Sevanmukhi hi jivbhadau sameva suratvata. When you forget to serve Krishna, that is material life. And when we serve Krishna with love and affection, understanding that we are very intimately related, part and parcel, that is spiritual life. This is the difference between material life and spiritual life. When one works for his own sense gratification, that is material life. And when one works for Krishna's satisfaction, that is spiritual life. When he forgets that he is servant of Krishna, he becomes servant of so many Maya. But when he understands that I am servant of Krishna, and becoming servant of Krishna, I can become servant of others also. That is called Krishna consciousness. Even Mahatma Gandhi, the great servant of India, he served India so nicely. Still the master was not satisfied and the master killed him. He wanted to serve his country, but the result was that his countrymen killed him. So this service is frustration. If you go on serving the material world, you will be frustrated in this way or that way. But if you serve Krishna, the same service applied to Krishna, your life will be successful. That is Krishna consciousness movement. You cannot avoid service, but service other than Krishna will be frustration. But if you serve Krishna, you will be satisfied, the Supreme Lord will be satisfied, and your life will be successful. Thank you very much.